Yeah, she be telling me to fucking lie. Like she's telling me with the, especially with the apartment people. She told me fucking tell them when they try to come in to do it, especially just tell them I got COVID. So that way they won't come in. That's what she was telling me. Don't even worry about the inspection right now. Just tell them I got COVID.
Sooner or later they're gonna have to. So all of that there,
Every time I look up, that's just like when I was in the fucking emergency room. She gonna sit there after I was discharged. She gonna tell them, somebody gave me COVID. After I already fucking didn't already tested me, the test came back negative for COVID. She gonna tell them somebody gave me COVID. It's her fucking fault.
I just can't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Girl, you just sat on my hammer of God?
No, that was just. I hope it wasn't. That's why I want to sit over there. I can give you room, but damn.
She gonna sit there now. They talking about tapping in, investigating what I'm spending my money on. Bitch, I don't do drugs. I'm not an alcoholic. None of that shit.
Right.
And like I told her, she gonna tell me, you being manic again, just cause I fucking said, just cause I said, how about y'all investigate? How about y'all question them people that be coming up in the VA drunk and high? How about that? You're doing it again. That's what she said when I said that. When I first started talking to her, she talking about Miss Starks, you being manic again. I said you can only be manic when you're not speaking with reason. When you're not talking logical.
Right. She should know that. Yes, she don't.
And like I told her, I'm snapping from experience. How I'm being manic because I'm sitting here telling her that I feel like all I'm simply asking is for you to communicate with me instead of you snapping on me and having this funky attitude with me. And all I'm asking you to do, but it's okay for you to treat me a fucked up way. So it's okay for you to treat me fucked up because you watching me go through something. Well, you gotta understand, Miss Star, she's going through it too. When they left that IV in my arm, she was making excuses for that too. Every time I look up, you got COVID, you got COVID. I'm pretty sure a couple of weeks ago you had COVID. You definitely had COVID. And I'm steady trying to tell her, I'm a carrier for alpha thalassemia, which means I have high white blood cell disorder.
Right.
And I'm naturally I've been going through this since 2013, where I've been just having a high white blood count. I said, look at my records. And the other day she was like, oh. I said, yeah. But she got the audacity to act on the phone. Don't tell me you being manic again. Bitch, y'all the ones that put me on this goddamn medication.
True story.
And you're telling me that you're aware that I'm going through withdrawals. But you gonna tell me I'm being manic? Bitch, I'm not bipolar, hoe. And you got an excuse for everybody that's treating me fucked up. Every time I'm trying to vent to you about what I'm going through, somebody treated me this way or somebody did this to me. Oh, let's not talk about that right now. We're worried about your health. I need you to go to the emergency room. Every day you want me to go to the emergency room. Talking about some, had you went to the emergency room the other day, we wouldn't have had this problem. What part of I need air in my tires you don't understand? What part of I'm feeling too sick to drive that far are you not understanding? What part of my bills got a little bit ahead of me this month are you not understanding? What money was there to save this month? I had a $260 light bill. And like I told her, yes, I am aware that China is probably stressed out and confused and freaking out because of these goddamn episodes and shit I've been having. I had a seizure on the toilet the other day, having panic attacks while I'm driving. The day before that, fucking just trying to run outside with half naked with a box of noodles But y'all twisting up my shit, talking about somebody took off my clothes. And you gonna tell me I tell you this, and then tell you that never happened. Bitch, I ain't never told you I took off my clothes and then tried to go outside. So you mean to tell me you're not listening? That's what I've been bitching about. All I'm bitching about is how people don't listen and then go back and twist up my words, and now I got a fucked up reputation. But then I got a fucked up reputation, everybody want me to shut up. But no, and then when I'm trying to clear my name or trying to speak up on some shit, oh, you're being manic again. Fuck you. Every day, this woman, you got COVID. Go check your COVID. What, yesterday, what was it, the other day, well, me and trying to go to Walgreens to goddamn go get a COVID test. They say you got to do a survey, make an appointment. So the other day, yesterday, she wanted me to get up in the middle of the morning and go and see about doing a COVID vaccine. It's like she's obsessed with COVID, but she got the audacity to try to make on the phone like I'm the hypochondriac because I'm telling her had she not sat there and had me to go to the emergency room, they wouldn't be trying to question me about my, she's the one insisting I got COVID. And I'm steady telling her all these goddamn COVID tests, I'm going to eventually get COVID. And I done took 2 goddamn COVID tests and they both came out negative. She still go up in there telling them I got COVID. But I'm the one being manic again. Lady, fuck you. I sit there and show her that thing that was stuck in my arm. Luckily, I had military training. I thought back to when I was in basic training how to do all that fucking medical shit. They had 1 week of medical training and shit like that I had to do. But what if I didn't know how to do all that? She made excuses for that. Well, you know us nurses, so sometimes we make mistakes. Even I make mistakes. You gotta understand, it was a lot of COVID patients there, and they were a lot of COVID 3, a lot of COVID 6, and people make mistakes. And you gotta understand, it was a lot of people there. It was a lot of people. It was very packed. You just gotta understand, we make mistakes sometimes. No, bitch, that should have been reported, and I need to sue y'all, cause like I said, and I really need to take that shit to the news. They left a whole fucking IV in my arm. They left the driver sitting outside for 2 goddamn hours. I kept asking for the driver. I told her. This is what I'm telling my case manager / nurse. They left him sitting outside for 2 hours. I was so happy to be on the phone with her. She's sitting there looking, saying, the thing is saying pending. I don't know why it's still saying pending. The dude sitting outside, the driver sitting outside for 2 hours asking for me. I'm asking for him. For 2 goddamn hours. And like I told her, had they just got me out the way, they could have got to their other patients. Fuck out of here. They just left me sitting in there. I had been discharged since 2:30.
Oh my gosh.
When time I get home? 10. No. That's what time the driver came and got me. About 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But he'd been sitting outside since 8.
Jesus.
Sometimes nurses make mistakes. The nurse sitting there talking to the driver because the nurse had to ask somebody else to let me out. Because, you know, they got to use a code to let you out. Because you can't go out and smoke when you in that bitch. You can't just go outside for fresh air. You can't just sit there and say, okay, I don't want service no more. I want to leave. Now, in New Orleans, if you sitting there, you want to leave, you can leave. You be like, I don't want to be here no more. Take this IV out my arm and all like that. Now here, it's like you in jail. They kept giving me 1 ounce of water and all like that. That maltreatment that they give me. All she could say is, well, you know, people make mistakes and it was very busy that day. No. They treated me very fucked up. They could not give me water, none of that shit. I couldn't take my medicine, none of that shit. But they always tell you, bring your medicines with you for what? They have my medicine in my records. So now they talking about they want to do budgeting with me. Okay, my rent is almost $1,040. Light bill $260. Car note $330. That's half of my check. You do the math, ho. We just did my budgeting. We just did half of my budgeting. There. I ain't gotta tell you nothing else.
You know, they
But I'm being manic again. How? And I'm sitting there talking to you on the phone, venting to you that me and my girlfriend just had an argument. And all I'm sitting here, I'm asking her, what did I do? What did I do wrong? Why are you treating me this way? I feel like you don't have my best interest at heart, because if you did, you would not be being mean to me. Well, all I'm asking you to do is talk to me and communicate with me. Or why are you being mean to me when you know I'm not feeling well? And all I feel like is that stress is hindering my healing process. If you're stressed out, I understand. But if me and you a couple and you love me, then talk to me. Communicate this to me. If it's something I'm doing wrong, communicate this to me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Instead of looking me up and down like I fucking stink. But no, I'm being manic again. And you making up excuses for China, talking about some, she's probably, you know, just, you know, you gotta remember, she's going through it too. And she's going, okay. But you gotta put yourself in my shoes. I'm going through it. I'm the one that's sick. Okay, she's gotta help. Okay, I'm looking at it as ain't gotta do nothing no different than the usual. Taking out the trash, taking out the dog. But like I expressed to my nurse, if she put the cream on my back that they prescribing me, I can't reach my back. I could help her help me. I can help her take out the trash. Okay, they give me the patches to put on my back. They fall off. But okay, they give me the patches because China not putting the cream on my back. Gotta put that on my back several times a day. I fall asleep. China sees that I don't have my mask on. Do China put my mask, wake me up and say, hey, put your mask on. Even my brother went off on her about that shit when he was here. Even my nurse was asking me, either one of them putting cream on your back? For the pain cream on your back? No. And all I'm sitting there expressing to China is, help me help you. If you're overwhelmed, help me help you. But at the same time, yes, I'm down in the dumps. I can barely function to drive. My blood sugar is skyrocket high right now. You can't do shit with your blood sugar that goddamn high. And ain't no telling how high it be when I'm not checking it. I can't barely function to drive. So I asked her the other day, can you go to the store to get some bread? So I can put something on my stomach. I just took my blood sugar medication. Because my nurse been getting on me about taking my blood sugar medication, especially right now since I got an infection. It's too early, she says. I'm tired. It's too early. Well, so how I'm going to help you? I started trying to get up off my ass, trying to push myself out of this depression. But y'all see, I sat there and got up and started trying to get up and start trying to walk, and then boom, I got this whatever infection going through my whole goddamn body that is not COVID. Whatever the fuck is going on that they cannot fucking tell me what's going on. What the diagnosis on the paper say, you will laugh. I won't even tell you what the diagnosis say on the discharge papers. It is embarrassing. I'm like, after all that I told y'all was going on with me, that's the only thing they came up with? I've been having heart palpitations and all that goddamn shit. And that's the only thing y'all can come up with? Y'all, a joke. So I've been sitting there trying to get in touch with my primary care doctor. I cannot get in touch with her. So yeah, when my nurse sitting there freaking out, and then I'm trying to tell her, she asked me about this thing where they diagnosed me with sleep phase syndrome. So I got to wear this thing, and I'm trying to tell her that the paper starts at 12 p.m. and ends at 11 p.m. It's kind of complicated to write the thing down, to try to write down when I'm take my medication, when I'm sleeping, and all that when I have caffeine and all that shit. I told her it's kind of complicated because of the timing they got written down. And she talking about she think I'm trying to make it more complicated than what it is. Bitch! You the hypochondriac. Every time I look up, you diagnosing me with COVID. When I simply try to tell you I'm sick year round. I've been telling you that since I met you. But every time I'm sick, oh, you got COVID, you got COVID. I'm pretty sure you definitely had COVID a couple of weeks ago. But I'm the hypochondriac. I'm the one that's being manic again. And the only reason why I was sitting there talking fast to her because I know that it's a Friday afternoon and I know she got a lot of patients that she got other than me that she got to talk to. But me be trying to talk fast because I got to get my point across. And that's another thing I've been trying to have issues with China lately. She's been smacking her lips, rolling her eyes, and deliberately ignoring me when I'm talking to her. Or I'm sitting there talking to her, and then she cut me off in the middle of me talking to her. Like, y'all see her do that on me on the video. Like, she'll cut me off and just start going off. And I'm just simply saying, can I get my point across, please? And there's like certain things around the house that I'm just sitting there saying like, okay, this trash is building up in the house. Okay, I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, like the issue with the potatoes. My sinuses and chest and stuff start getting congested and shit with the potatoes. All I'm sitting there simply asking is for her to get that shit up out of here. Not like that, but I mean, after a while, I start to get that shit up out of here because I asked her more than once. And I'm like, it went from, and me and China had a big ass argument earlier today of how it went from when I first met her, me being very independent, to her demanding that she been wanting me to solely depend on her and rely on her. And we always argue about her putting stuff way at the top of the cabinet. If I step in a chair to get on something, guess what the fuck gonna happen? It's gonna break for me to try to get up in a chair and reach something. So she'd be like, just ask me, I'll get it for you. I don't want to depend on you. I don't. Because every time, and then, because I've always been raised to and do shit myself. But now I meet you, now you want me to depend on you for everything. And then whenever I do ask you for help, you shit on me. Or you roll your eyes at me or make like, I can only do so much. I can only do what I can. But you made it this way. Now I'm sitting here 70 pounds bigger than when I fucking met your ass. You wanted me to rely on you. Every time I'm sitting there trying to wash dishes, you act like I'm trying to break up with you. Did that happen or not, that conversation?
Yes, it did.
So everything is like she wanted me to depend on her for everything. And it's been going on for years. And then she said that, and then just like everything's so overwhelming. I've even sat there and suggested try to get for assistance from the VA or try to help. She did not want aid and attendant or whatever they call it to come in and help. So I'm like, what the fuck you want? What you want? And I'm like, yeah, you having an attitude, you stressed out, but you won't voice to me why we stressed out. At least I know your method to your madness. So when you got an attitude, you copying at me. You won't tell me shit. She never was the type to express how she feel. You just gonna feel her wrath. Why she walking around slamming plates and slamming doors around the house? But then you ask her what's going on or what did I do, and she's like, nothing's wrong. And so because I'm expressing that to my nurse, I'm being manic again. Lady, fuck you. You're the manic one. You don't always just sitting there talking about somebody got COVID. I don't trust nobody no more. I don't feel like nobody got my best interest at heart no more, period. When I mean well to people, people do not mean well for me. And like I said, I'm sitting there, and it's like people kicking me down when I'm trying to get up off my ass and do better. Like I said, if y'all look in the beginning, where I just been in my bed, where the fuck I been at now? On the motherfucking couch. What the fuck I been doing? Making cooking videos and shit. Like I said, I've been busting my ass trying. And then every time I look up, I'm sick again. Why? Because China's feeding me fucking 4-day-old rice. We've been arguing about that for over a year. 4-day-old rice. Goddamn 2-day-old chicken. Well, that ain't too bad, but like half clean plate. She putting like dirty dishes in the kitchen, giving me shit on dirty dishes on the plate. Like dirty ass cups and shit. Like me and her always arguing about that shit. And I'm like, I should not have to be jumping on a person that's almost 50 years old about this shit. Yeah, I do understand she have a disorder and shit as well. But at the same time, I gotta protect my shit. And like the thing is, she's sitting there jumping on people at the vape shop about what I can't have in my body, and they can't do this to me, and that's wrong that y'all treating her this way, but she does the same shit to me at home. And because I'm sitting here telling her that she's sabotaging my health, and so she sat there and said to me that was why she up and abandoned me in 2018. I said, well, I'm telling you, I said, well, did you not listen to me when I gave you suggestions of how we can make things better? That went through one ear and out the other, did. Because you didn't do what? You did not listen. You deliberately ignored me. I said, so I'm telling you the same thing today. I'm telling you the same goddamn thing today. Now what? And I got it right in her face. I said, now what? You gonna leave again? And like I told her, like I told China, that's why I suggested that we get phones in her phone. I gave her my other phone, my S20, Samsung S20. But I told her she need to get her phone in her name. So if we needed to part ways, we could just part ways. But we're not going to talk about how China fucked up my credit real bad when she did up and leave me because we had a phone in my name the last time she up and left me. Right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
And what's that, like $1,200? $1,200 AT&T bill? And I said, so that shit don't happen again. I don't know, I'm just have to wait 7 years for that to clear out my credit. I said, so let's just, you get the phone in your name. I'll give you this phone. You get that phone in your name. I get this phone in my name. So if we got to part ways, or you decide to up and leave me again, it'd be no sour feelings. China insisted. She wait till we get to AT&T. Till we get to down Verizon and say, I think it's best we get the phone in together because I don't know how to do all that with the. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So now we have the phone and our name together again. So I told her, I said, you better not up and leave me again. Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. And I said, because if you decide you don't want to be with me no more, you're fucked. So I asked China, I said, because we was arguing and she started going outside cussing underneath her breath, taking out the trash. I said, get out. I said, because why you want to do that stupid shit? You sitting there, you have a hernia. You know you have a hernia. Why you take the whole trash can out knowing you have a hernia? She said the trash was leaking. Okay. Why you didn't double bag it and take some of the trash out to make a lighter load? A vague answer. Okay, so I said, so why you want to stay here? Why you want to be here? Because I love you. A vague answer. I need something better than that. Can you talk to me in detail? Because when you talk to other people, you give me baby answers, goo goo gaga answers. But when you talk to other people, you talk to them with stimulating conversation. But with me, it's one word sentences and barely any conversation at all. I say, if you don't want to be here, don't be sitting there saying you want to get this in my name and that in my name and all this dumb shit. Right? So, She said because we need each other for communication and for support. I bust out laughing. I said because support. I said, how do you need me for communication when we barely communicate? Every time I try to communicate with me, you snapping on me talking about something I already told you. You know, you ain't really told me shit. You only say one word sentence to me, or you'll say what else you want me to say. But when it come to other people, you like get into detail, and I know what I'm trying to say. I know how I'm trying to describe it, because like how I'm sitting here laying everything out on the table is what I mean when I say expressing how you feel. Like she'll get here on video and express everything how she feel. But when it comes to talking to me, like I thought that's what a relationship is about, is communication. Ain't no communication. But then people trying to make my nurse trying to make me like she don't really have to communicate with me at all. Or like I'm being manic right now and I need to go away. I need to just go away. Because I'm being manic right now and I need to just step away from China and just go away. And she's entitled to just want space. Okay, anybody's entitled to want space or whatever like that, but I understand what I'm talking about. But if she feel like she wants space, I'm not a mind reader. Can she tell me she wants space? But does she want space every goddamn day she's in a different room? Every goddamn day she don't want to talk? Like, what's she here for? But I'm in the wrong, right? I'm the manic one, right? Fuck out of here.